In the first episode we laid the foundations of our Roman city, and today things are about to get serious. We are entering the second tier of buildings in Anno 117 Pax Romana, building the workshops that turn simple fish into garum and wheat into bread. I call it the very taste of prosperity. We'll also raise our first temple, choose among the 3 starting gods, and unlock one of the most powerful early game boosts, the Grammaticus, our first step into research and education. I guide you through every decision, what I build, what I avoid, and how I try to make my colony thrive in the first challenge of the campaign. I'm Andrew, and if you enjoy strategy, city building, and the feeling of building history itself, consider subscribing. Here I mix gameplay, storytelling, and strategy. Now, let's return to the heart of the Empire. Welcome back to Anno 117 Pax Romana. Alright, welcome back in game. So, thank you for watching the first episode, the tutorial of Anno 117. I was really happy when I saw that it passed 200 views. I must be very honest with you. I wasn't expecting that. So I have decided to bring this gameplay to a conclusion at least. And Ubisoft provided me with a key. This is not a sponsored video, but I received the key earlier. But I cannot show you the second episode of the campaign yet. So that means that we are going to complete this episode, so this city, and then we're gonna stop. So there is still, I think, 1 hour or 2 of gameplay. With that being said, I think I will also show you a little bit more of the mission right now. And I will, in this episode, probably expand my city. So last time we didn't manage yet to build... for example, we have to build the sanctuary and the Grammaticus. This is something we are going to do now. And by the way, I think I'm going to expand my city so that I can slowly get more inhabitants, and then I will also be able to build my villa and expand the industry. As you can see, I like to build the insulae in this way. It's pretty convenient. It's not that beautiful probably, but I'm not seeking aesthetical pleasure here. I'm seeking efficiency and numbers. So hopefully we will be able to now welcome more colonists. We had enough timber to support the production of those new quarters, and this is what we are going to do. Fun fact, now you see that the balance is getting better and better because we have new citizens, meaning new taxes. So Julia is talking to us. Let me increase the audio. All right. So now I think I fixed this.
Essential in demonstrating your control of an island.
Yeah. So
This may be worth your attention.
now you can hear the voice, right?
I'm not sure I've learned that yet.
And our counselor, our advisor, is suggesting us to create one villa for us, and I think that we are getting here the set. So we have the governor villa, but we need more timber, and we definitely need also tiles. And then we can also build an officium, or officium, I don't know how you want to pronounce that, where we can accommodate specialists in our city. Okay. One thing that I didn't do last time, when I cleaned up the terrain from a ruin, I forgot to pick the bonus, and it was 10 units of timber. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to order also to clean up the rest of those ruins. But in order to do so, I will need some, I think it's rope. And I will need to build more buildings. I think I don't have them here. I think I will unlock them later. I will unlock them at a later stage, yeah. Definitely. Okay, so we are going to do that. Now let's check also the rest of the tutorial. Workforce, it's something that we learned already. I spoke about this in the episode 1, which I called tutorial.
Something for your consideration.
And resident needs, that's also something I explained. So for now, we have just 2 quests. We have to do the Grammaticus and a sanctuary, and then 1 villa. And we reached the status of minor city, and by the way, finally we have some money. I mean, we're not running into a deficit, but we have 23 coins, 23, how can I call them? Sesterzi, which we are producing every month. So Here we go. I can build the vigiles, which are providing some sort of protection from fire. But I want to build my house first. And by the way, I said that I would put it here far away. Actually, if I put it here in the middle of the city, you can see that I'm going to give a lot of bonuses, in particular prestige, to all the buildings around. So this is what I do. I build my house here together with the other houses. And I can also now recruit some troops. I have the auxilia and I have the archers that I can recruit in time. And I can also place specialists here as soon as I will have one. But at the moment I don't have any specialist. Not yet. Maybe I find a specialist here under my ruins. It happens. No, I have a brazen bull. An idol dedicated to Jupiter Occasus, creator and destroyer of worlds. Perhaps it once adorned a palace garden, raising its proud head among trimmed edges. Perhaps it is a nod to the island kings, and their less than refined methods of questioning. There's nothing left inside but ash. It could come in handy if you ever need to impress someone. I mean, I can send this as a gift, maybe. Or maybe I can really place it in my house. No, I can't really do that. This is my level of prestige, by the way. What happens here is that the island prestige impacts diplomacy and your villa by unlocking more options for optimization via specialist you recruit. Prestige reflects a governor's sense of decor and decorum. And then we have the Officia, increases the number of Officia you can place, and it can be placed anywhere and allows you to accommodate more specialists. And then we have the villa specialist slots. So for now, we close this and we consider building more houses for our plebeians because we will need more of them to unlock the temple, the sanctuary, it's called. But we are going to do it immediately. So let's upgrade everything here, all what we can. Okay. This should be it. By the way, I have also to check the production. So for example, if I click on myself, I would be able to see that at the moment I'm producing 4 wood and there is a demand of 4. So there is no extra. But when we talk about timber, we are producing 4 timber extra every month. That's why I use this timber then to build. Talking about sardines, I can actually, I have 34, but I need to, let me check. Oh, nice, I really like this graphics. So it shows that in the market I need much less, to be honest. Or porridge and oats, yeah. At a certain point I will have to check this, because there are buildings that are producing way more raw material than the industry requires. Oh, here I forgot. Oh, finally, look at this. I have a lot of new options available. Let's unlock the Grammaticus and let's unlock also the Sanctuary. But I'm also able finally to build, look at this, ropes and shipyard and sails. Okay, that's fantastic. So at a certain point, this is going to be all, let's say, tier 2. And we are going to build our tier 1 houses somewhere else, probably here behind. There is nothing here. There is a forest, but I can definitely build houses. For example, I could do something like this. And then close it. And then I could build again here behind, something like this, but I don't do it because I want to check if I can place some better buildings right there. First of all, I am going to use, I have enough timber and tiles to be the sanctuary, and I want that my temple is close to my house because I am a little bit narcissistic, and just kidding, because I think it's the closest to all houses. Unfortunately, those guys here are not going to benefit. Yeah, you see, I should have planned my city in a better way. So I place my temple here.
city was shaped.
and I place the Grammaticus. This is even worse, right? Yeah. Here. But I don't have enough tiles, probably. Yeah, I need an extra tile to do that. Now that I have a temple... Oh, Ambrosia's Sanctuary. Whoa. Emperor Lucius is talking to us.
You're thinking of Fausta, dear. The nymph who thought she had prospects because you were drunk.
Oh,
Well. It seems that we have received one mission.
well,
Julia's birthday. Select a patron god for your island for Juliana. Okay. So the patron god, we are going to pick it here. And my favorite goddess is Ceres. She is also the goddess that I picked when I brought this gameplay on my main channel, the Italian channel. We could also pick Neptune or Mars. Mars increasing the production of weapons, of course. Neptune, everything what comes from the sea. Garum included, of course. And here Ceres for what comes from the fields. I like fields, so I pick her. And we see that now we have a lot of guys that are praying for Ceres.
Marcius, I know how incredibly busy. No Garum, for example.
So the governor is asking me to supply some garum. So I need to build a salt pond, scumber shack, and garum works. This is what we're going to do immediately right now. And also what I'm going to do, I'm moving my ship and I explore the area. Because I will find other islands, of course. Okay? Perfect. So, a garum. I didn't supply... Oh, I didn't really build any garum. It seems so. I built only bread, probably. Right? Seems so, really. We have oats, we have hemp. No, actually, we didn't build bread yet, so... I have unlocked the tier 2 buildings of the plebeians without building the tier 1. That was my mistake. And now we have also a Grammaticus. A Grammaticus which is providing plus knowledge per area of effect. And that means that I can unlock now the research. New discovery, civic research. Generate at least 1 knowledge. Okay. We can have a better markets, for example. We can have better troops. Or, if we want, we can go in the direction of the fish market, which is going to give more income. I go in this direction, so I will increase the trading post improvement, sewing circles, and then fish markets. That's what I'm going to do in this episode. If I reach it. So, let's build now the Scumber Shack. And for our mission, we need 2 of them. Plus, we need also to pick a road. Otherwise, we are not going to make it. Yeah. We're not gonna... It's not gonna work. Now that those guys are producing the fish, the mackerel, we need to build the garum production factory. Garum is a sort of stinky fermented fish... condiment. It's something that Romans liked a lot, but I would never try it even if it was the last thing to eat on earth. So let's select the plebeian now and let's because okay, regarding salt, we have salt mines, but maybe another one could be useful. And I need tiles, alright. And then I need also the garum works, and I need 3 of them. Man. They're going to provide less happiness, but more money. I don't want to... I'm sorry, I really don't want to... I don't want to create unhappiness among my inhabitants, so I'm going to place the garum production far away from the city. I keep... Okay, I keep constructing the road. Perfect. And now I think I will be able in a moment to build also with this second tile the salt mine or salt how is it called? Salt ponds. Yeah, it sounds better. Say to Libayon to pick awnings and drapes for Julia's party. Alright, so this is the first mission that we got. We need to go to this target. This is an island that has been discovered, so I stop my exploration mission for now. By the way, I discovered another island. Look at this one. I could also build here another city if I wanted. And maybe here there is some fertility for other stuff, I don't know, like olive oil and so on. Guys, I remind you that if you want to purchase this game, I usually don't recommend to purchase a game before release because, you know, pre-purchase is always risky. But regardless of pre-purchase, you can always find the link in the description to my videos, which is to Instant Gaming, which is a platform selling video games keys. It's legit, it's absolutely safe, and if you buy through my link and you don't have an ad blocker, of course, I will get a small percentage. So that's an affiliate link. It's definitely a sponsor. I'm not gonna hide that, but if you want to support me, you can do it in this way. The other way, you can use this link here. I put it here, www.ko-fi.com and your channel. There you can just throw a couple of bucks if you want to say thanks for this gameplay, but if you don't, I also understand. You can leave a thumbs up, that's for free, and that's also helping. So let's go to the quest target, because now we are going to talk to, I think, some lady, some merchants. She's going to give us the drapes that we have to bring to the Emperor. Here we go. I'm talking about her, Valeria.
I sourced Arabian drapes for the villa decorations.
She has a very interesting accent. I don't know if it's a mix between Italian, Greek, and I have no idea, but it sounds funny. And also my accent sounds funny, so I think I think it's fair. All right, so now let's build the garden works. We need a lot of tiles, seriously a lot of tiles. What I could do, we don't have a lot of health on this island, and also fire safety is not the best one in the world. I would definitely need more money. I've been running a surplus for just a couple of seconds, and then we went into deficit once again. Beautiful. Probably increasing the tier of my houses is gonna help. So I convert all this timber into new houses, better houses. Okay, perfect. And okay, I think I can finish this mission. And Emperor Lucius demands my attention. Okay. Oh, he wants 5,000 denarii. Now I learned how they are called, denarii. Possibly in order to cover the cost of Julia's lavish birthday party. Of course, my lord. I'm so happy. That reminds me of the taxes I have to pay to the German government every year. Alright, so good. You know, you have 9, you have to give 5. Yeah, it looks realistic. I need another couple of tiles if I want to have all the garum that is needed to increase my... also requirements here. Look at the public service. As you can see, now the temple and the Grammaticus are working pretty fine. I need just a little bit more food, so garum could definitely bring the diversity required to unlock also the first pillar. The third pillar, there's the second one we saw it's the market, tavern and sanctuary and Grammaticus. The third one is a fashion. Now we can build sandals and soap, and the last one is household. So we need some supplies like amphore or olive oil. Wait, what? I discovered a new island. Well, this island is very small. I hope it's very rich because it's very small. So we are reaching our emperor, but I go back to my town first because I see 2 tiles here. So I'm going to click on build, and there is something here. Okay, perfect. The first fish and the first load of salt arrived, so we can produce garum. Lovely. We have 2 works of garum working. And now we can deliver to our empress. She's the mother of... no, she's the empress, so she's having the party. It's her birthday. Very good. Now we can continue and explore the sea. While at home we wait for the second tiles, and then we're gonna be happy. What I wanted to check now here in the statistics. Oh, the game is kind of laggy. Okay, interesting. Look at this. I am producing more, I think, more clay than required. So I could definitely build a second tile workshop. And this is what I'm going to do right away. It's called tiler. And a second tiler could go here. I also need to check what about coal? What are we doing with coal? Because also here charcoal, we are producing much more than demanded. So basically we are storaging, we're stocking, we're piling up, maybe that's a better word. We're piling up raw material used for tiles, and we are not producing enough tiles. That's why we slowed down. That's why the production chain slowed down, and now I ended up with 3 garum works waiting for raw material, waiting to be built. And just right now I managed to do that. Okay, now we need to load 5 items of garum from my trading post to Julia's party. Okay, very good. I think this is going to happen very soon. Look at the amount of liberty. There are a lot. There are too many. So if I have too many liberty and I don't need to tell them to work, I just increase their status. So we're gonna have a plebe. And of course this quarter will remain liberty, and that's totally fine, because we need also them for the works in the fields and so on. But we need also our workers there paying more taxes, and we will use them also for bread, because the bread industry is a big one, so we will need some time, I guess. So, alright, but now... look at this. We don't have any supply of public service, because most likely this market and this market are not reaching this area. Oh man. Okay. So it seems that the attractive part of the city is this area here, and now we are going already in the suburbs. Oh my god. No. Alright, fine. We will manage somehow. We will manage. So we don't have any garum yet. What do you want? Oh. It seems that we received a letter for the mother.
I hope Marcy is looking forward to the wedding.
Interesting. Now we can build the military, but I wanted to do something else. I wanted to unlock sales, but I need more people. I could unlock the barracks and the weapons, so I could really start working on an army. But being the first episode of the campaign, there is no danger, so I think I won't do it. So for the time being, I am going to increase my fields and then build the bread industry. So I pick the bread, I take the wheat farm. Maintenance is going to be kind of annoying, but we will do our best. Let me check. 140. Maybe like this is going to work. Yeah, definitely. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So now we have the wheat field, and then we can create a grain mill. The mill is something that goes on water, and maybe we can go slightly far away, because if I put a mill here, I might destroy some wood from the woodcutter. But to be very honest with you, it's not going to be dramatic. No, not at all. Not at all. I pick one road. Otherwise it's not gonna work. I think that's gonna be enough. Yep. And now we have a road, which is not connected, man. Which is not connected as I wanted. Now it's connected as I wanted. Perfect. And it tells me that there is no no warehouse in range, so we are going to build the warehouse exactly here in the middle. So now we have the mill here, now we have the grain, and the next step is going to be building the bakery. And the bakery is increasing the fire risk, but the bakery is also increasing the money that we are making. So it has a very small range, but if I put the bakery close to all my houses, those houses will suddenly be very rich and they will pay more. Fun fact, everything can burn fast. So I am going to take one of my newest buildings, the Vigiles, and I'm going to place them here so that they also protect my houses from fire. I don't have yet a tile. I didn't have yet a tile. I need 5 of them, but soon we are going to have them. And I stop here for today. Please let me know if you want to see another episode of this gameplay. I would really like to build a city till I reach the tier 3, and then until I reach also the final destination here, so the Emperor, and actually I need to bring the Garum, so I should stop exploring and bring the Garum to the Emperor. And feel free to suggest me your strategy. Tell me if you like the video, tell me if you would have done something in a different way. So far so good. Thank you very much for watching. Andrew out.